What's up? It's the hip hop angel Roni Marsalis, and I will be discussing my project 19 years ago, a dedication to Tupac Shakur, my favorite rapper of all time. Yeah. So, what inspired the project 19 years ago? This project was actually inspired by more than a few tracks that I recorded earlier in my career. But I intended to release this project 19 years from the day I initially created the title. And it just so happened to come to my spirit to release this project in September, which was the 19-year anniversary of Tupac being deceased. So that is why it is dedicated to him, and it's also because majority of the tracks on 19 years ago were heavily inspired by Tupac. I shot for carrying that passion, that aggression, that poetry, that message. I wanted to capture and carry that in the songs that were on 19 years ago. So it just so happened to make sense and be prophesied, because I did not expect for this project to be released in September, nor did I expect for it to be a dedication to Tupac. So I would have to definitely ultimately say that it was prophecy. Do I believe that I am a female reincarnation of Tupac? I would definitely have to say, I like to say that and play around and be like, I'm Tupac's daughter, but maybe I could have been his daughter in a past life. But as far as the reincarnation goes, I don't think I'm a reincarnation of him. But I do believe that his spirit travels with me whenever I need it to be present. Because energy never dies and inspiration is endless. And people that were before our time, we are a more evolved generation than they once were. So we are supposed to fulfill their dreams and aspirations to like the 35,000th degree, because we have more resources than they once had. So as far as being a reincarnation, I just think he's a spirit guide in my journey. If Tupac was alive today, what type of conversations would I like to have with him? I would really like to explore how he identified with the ancient Egyptian cultures and civilizations, and even Africans for that matter. I mean, there are a number of different interviews about his thoughts on politics and different things. But I would really want to know and talk about his connection and beliefs in ancient Egyptians and the gods and goddesses, and how he even felt about meditating, how he felt about the chakra system and color theory, and how a lot of these things relate to nature. And just, I would really want to know how he really felt on a more spiritual level and discuss things of that nature, because his music tells a lot about his practical thoughts, how he felt about politics in this world and how he felt about his dark side and that type of stuff. But I would really want to know, like, outside of his music, just who is he? What does he like to do for fun? What do he think the purpose of life is? And does he feel like his music tells that he has fun and enjoys that? I don't know, just a lot of things I would like to talk to him about. What are my favorite Tupac songs and why? Until the End of Time is definitely one of my all-time favorite Tupac songs. And I just truly understand, like, that song. The hook is just, take these broken wings. I need your hands to come heal me once again so I can fly. Like, come on, like, we all want to fly, no matter what we say. We all look at the birds and say, fuck, I want to fly. I want to be an angel. I want to ascend. And that song gives me that feeling. And then Unconditional Love. In my room crying because I didn't want to be a burden. Like, every kid sat in their room and cried because they felt like they were a burden. Like, they were to blame. Like, they shouldn't have been born, or maybe their parents would be happier. And then Smile with Scarface. That song was just too inspirational on so many levels that one, it's almost like nostalgic when you listen to that song. It was like, you ain't got nothing to be worried about. You black. If me and Tupac did a song together, the song would definitely be called Unseen Forces. And I would like to challenge the both of us. And the subject matter, okay, so the subject matter would definitely be about our political views combined with our spiritual views. And I would like for us to still speak about politics and spirituality, but the way we deliver it to in the song, I would like for us to use the language of science. So it would be, us speaking about politics and spirituality, but metaphorically using scientific theories. Okay, each track has its own story based on how I implemented Tupac into the song, and all of the songs were recorded at different times. So Dreams of the Sun, I had my friend act like he was Pac on the voicemail on that song, and that was just random. I just thought it was funny. I thought it was fun. The Love My Baby track, I actually wrote this track on his birthday last year of 2014 as a birthday gift. And Little Sammy, I wrote that way before I started to take myself serious as a rapper. That was just something that my spirit told me to write. And I wrote that, and it really has the passion, the storytelling aspect. It almost reminds, matter of fact, it made my mama cry. She was like, wow, this is reminding me of Tupac's Brenda's Got a Baby. And then Forever Know My Name, I quoted, and Pac only knows, inspired by the greatest, I claim to be a rose. Basically referencing the rose that grew from concrete and that theory, how it applies to me, and why I felt like, it applied to me. And that's, how he is reflected in every song on the project. The inspiration behind the artwork came from some photos that I had taken a while ago with this man named Kenny Johnson. I had about 4 looks, and one of the looks was a Tupac look. And instantly when I was going through my photos, I thought about these specific photos and this specific look. And when I went through the pictures, I found the one that was best fit, or, that I liked the most. And this was the photo. The one, where I'm looking back and he has the hands praying. And, yeah. If Tupac heard 19 years ago, how do I think he would feel? And what would he say? I think he would definitely feel proud, inspired, and grateful for staying true to who he was, especially knowing that he inspired someone else to be as dope, and passion driven like he was. And I think he would say something like, damn, she nice. No, yeah, for real though, like, she the girl, the female aspect of it all, and bringing something dope to the culture. We really about to take over. The revolution is real right now, I don't know, man. These are just thoughts, but it'd be cool if he did feel that way and say that. But I definitely do think that, he would feel that way and probably say something in that nature,
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
I was a real